Hello everybody and welcome to Level 1 Gaming. My name is Joseph Repko, and today we are checking out FBC Firebreak. FBC Firebreak is a co-op first-person shooter developed by Remedy Entertainment. As an FPS baby and a fan of Remedy's past titles, the premise of a simple, session-based first-person shooter set in their game world sounded like a no-brainer to me, mostly due to its seemingly casual drop-in, drop-out experience on offer. With that being said, for the most part, it is, and to an extent, it's fine as is. But, as smooth as its gameplay is, there is a chunky and weighty grind that is going to wear thin. In FBC Firebreak, you play as a member of the Federal Bureau of Control's Firebreak unit. You can choose from 3 different kits for your Firebreak unit. One that is good at fixing stuff, another that is good at powering up generators, and another that puts out fires easily. Each kit has a dedicated loadout consisting of its unique tool, a weapon you can choose from like a shotgun, pistol, or SMG, and passive perks. It is all basic stuff, but you can unlock better versions of each weapon in the progression tree and perks with oddly situational utility. Take for example a perk that allows a repairman to either put out fires faster or boot up generators quicker if his teammate cannot do so. There are other perks too, like being able to do more melee damage when you are out of ammo. Each kit fulfills a specific role in combat, and what weapon you choose from determines what you are good at. For example, an SMG is good for crowds, while the shotgun or bolt-action rifle is great against tankier foes. In the game, you have 5 selectable jobs with 3 different tier levels and 3 corruption modifiers. Starting with the jobs, the first one is about repairing multiple generators and fans to turn down the heat in a room. It's simple and easy to do, especially solo. The next one, however, is way more tedious, as you have to run around an office space and get covered in sticky notes to wash off. If you get covered in enough sticky notes, however, you will turn into a sticky note monster, which admittedly is pretty funny. The most fun I had in the game job-wise was with the one where you get to destroy pink sludge and take the repairman's hammer to a bunch of wires and glass panes. It's a simple life. But what else is there to do in this game? Well, in my experience doing all of the jobs up to tier 3 and only dabbling in a few others, I can definitely tell you not much. Each job has 3 sections to it with the same objective, just with more of the same objective to do in some scenarios. The sticky note level has a sticky note boss, as opposed to the pink sludge just having more of the same, for instance. In my experience, it feels a little disappointing to only have linear paths for each job. When I fired up a job with some of the corruption modifiers active, I was even more disappointed. That is due to the fact that the runs do not change at all. They only ramp up in difficulty because of the very tanky objects that either give more health to enemies or hunt you down specifically. This makes the game hard to come back to. As a co-op experience, it will no doubt be fun for a few runs with friends or randoms, but overall, it just lacks a feeling of randomness that can lead to more playtime due to curiosity. The game's progression, while simple, goes hand in hand with that linear structure of each job to create empty tedium. After playing all 3 tiers in each job, you've pretty much seen it all. You can grind out more weapons and perks to make the jobs easier, but if you have seen all there is in each job, what more enjoyment can be found? On top of this, the game lacks a narrative element entirely, and the content roadmap post-launch just seems to be adding more jobs and unlockables. Which is a shame, considering the FBC is a great setting with lots of potential for an exoprimal-like story structure between jobs, leaving the entire experience to feel like a soft hiss from Remedy as opposed to a rocking roar, as I've grown accustomed to. Overall, FBC Firebreak looks great, runs great, and it plays great, but the job structures lack surprises and the progression is very tedious. It is, however, available on Xbox Game Pass and PS Plus, which should no doubt bring in a decent-sized audience. If you have either one of these services, do check it out, just do not expect a lot of the unexpected.